my inner Beyonce on.
That's it. Oh, look at that.
It's very helpful.
Right down the runway.
That's right. Have fan will travel.
Stadium tour.
That's right. Okay, so listen, I asked Scotty Hine to come by. Thanks for being with us on a holiday.
Gosh, are you kidding me? Wouldn't miss it.
I live for a fan. I'll start by saying I can't ever sleep without one. Luckily, we have one on our bedroom ceiling. But when we travel or go to a hotel or an Airbnb or whatever it is, and there's not one, I'm not kidding. I have like a claustrophobic panic attack.
Sure.
And then, of course, there's just, as we get into the summer season, fans that keep the air moving, and if you've got a kid going off to dorm life in the fall, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So Scotty brings us this brand, Cascade. This is a big deal.
It is.
You have sold, 240,000 Cascade fans at the Q. Here's the cool part. It's not just that there's about 250,000 out the door that we can lay claim to.
Right.
They come in colors. You get a set of 2. And will you please notice, there is no cord. They are rechargeable, they are powerful, they are oscillating, and you get either 2 of the blue, 2 of the gray, 2 of the black, which I really like because of the gold grill with the black. I also really love the white with the gold grill, putting it out there, and 2 of the pink. And this is an encore presentation of something that I know you formally launched earlier in the week.
Yeah.
They're darling.
They're awesome. They're 4-man function. I mean, they're all the air you need when and where you need them. Okay, because they're cordless, because it's a lithium-ion battery, but they're just good looking. They're good looking fans. They're stylish. They look like an appliance that would be in your home. So you put this in your kitchen next to your Keurig, you're getting the airflow, you're getting the kitchen cooled down when you cook this summer. But you also got to think, we're like, oh, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
You know? So Cascade, name you've known and trusted now for several years there at QVC. Today's special value is one of the fastest growing home environment brands out there. Powerful fans at affordable prices. So that's what we have here. You get 2, they plug in. On the high, you get up to 3 hours of runtime. On low, you get up to 7.5 hours of runtime without a cord. So extend the time you're doing what you want to do longer because you stay cooler.
I have, whatchamacallit, Rick had these in our Sizzlin' Summer Show on Thursday night. By the way, 100 out the door, the pink is on fire. The price is sick for 2 of these, and there's only 1 order of the year. Because they're cordless, if you have a summer concert series, if you've got an outdoor picnic, if you've got a thing just anywhere outdoors, you realize you're going to a game, the ballpark, the whatever, and there is no breeze, because breeze changes everything. Breeze, happy. No breeze, miserable. I don't care where you are when it's hot. These can keep the breeze going. And then, you guys, I gotta say, because they're so darling, I'd pick up multiple sets because you'll just leave these all around the outdoor area of your home and pack them in a suitcase when you leave home. 100%.
It's the air you need when and where you need it. That's the key. There's no limitations to where you can have a fan to cool you down. You can take it to the beach. I'll show that to you in a second. But heck, there's a little, say you have a little window in an office or in a kitchen, whatever it is. There's no outlet here, but this is running full blast, no problems whatsoever. Look at all that power coming out.
Impressive.
And so it really is just a great way to circulate that air, like a day like today here in Southeast Pennsylvania. About 71 degrees. Get those windows open. Get the air moving. This is a way to help you with that. But then when you close them down again, it gets hot. This will cool you down as well.
I mean, when Jagger was a baby, we had a fan in her room because the pediatrician said, put a fan in her room.
Yep.
But we weren't going to install like a ceiling fan.
Right.
And then when I think about all of the like workspaces, office spaces, cubicles, I don't know, just places where you don't get the luxury of controlling the thermostat.
Right.
So you just have to put up with whatever it is. And these, I mean, I have a fan that sits next to me in my dressing room at all time. Hot flashes galore, are you kidding? But this is great.
My wife uses it when she gets out of the shower and is drying her hair, putting on her makeup.
Oh, yeah.
Right there, because again, you're not taking up a cord or anything like that. And then also you're at the beach. We work hard for our money, right? We want to go to the beach and we want to enjoy our time at the beach. It gets smoking hot in July.
For sure.
Well, how about, you're sitting there in the chair. I'll put it on oscillating for you.
Can you guys believe for this price it oscillates? That's absurd.
Yeah.
That's like such a fluff, accessory, luxury element that I would never think like a $20 plus fan would ever include.
Yeah, and again, you're seeing no cord here. You're at the beach, you're not gonna run a 900-yard extension cord from your rental place down to the beach. You take this with, enjoy the time. You're at the lake, you're at the river, you're camping, whatever you're doing, enjoy it longer because you're staying cooler in these hot summer months that we know are coming.
Almost 8,000 ordered this weekend. let's not forget, you get a set of 2. You don't need alkaline batteries. You don't need a plug and outlet anywhere in your vicinity. So take them camping, boating, beaching, poolsiding, out in the backyard, picnicking, wherever you want. If you are volunteering somewhere in the hot summer heat with kids or elders, obviously heat stroke is real and you have to be careful, like these should be with you. But they, once charged, give you at least 3 unending hours of breeze with no cord on high, and on low, almost 8 hours. Plus, they swivel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so impressive.
And they tilt.
And
Yep.
they tilt.
Yep, absolutely.
You get 2 gray, you get 2 blue, you get 2 black. The pink is flying. We have 900 remaining in the pink. You guys are definitely not going to want to wait there. And then we have the 2 white.
I love what you said about the summer concert series. Youth sports. On high, you get 3 hours. There's not a youth sport that lasts longer than 3 hours. There's not a summer concert by and large that lasts longer than 3 hours. You get 3 extra hours at the beach, 3 extra hours at the river or camping at the lake, boating, whatever you're doing, you get 3 more hours of staying cool, because there's nothing worse than you work your butt off for your money, right? Then you go for a week at the beach at July or a week at the lake or whatever you do. It's blazing hot and you can't enjoy it. When you have this, you put it on your chair, on your towel at the beach, and you get to enjoy that time.
1000%.
Now you feel like, okay, I was worth the money I worked so hard for, so I get that extra time. It's the air you need when and wherever you need it.
I mean, it's great. And I do enjoy sitting outside, back or front, with morning coffee or like a little snack in the late afternoon with Jagger. But I gotta tell you, if there is no breeze and you are sitting in direct sun, it literally feels like molten magma is melting the surface of your body. Like,
Yeah.
it is so unenjoyable. And then when it's unenjoyable, you just want to go inside.
That's
Which is
right.
a bummer,
That's
because
right.
it's beautiful outside and like you want to enjoy this weather. And so it's fun to just have like little problem savers like this.
Well, and I think of my wife a lot. Okay, she uses it 3 ways. First is when she works from home, she likes to sit out on the deck. But we have one of those Trex decks that gets really hot. So this allows her computer to stay cool and for her to stay cool, because she figures if I work, I might as well work outside, right?
For sure.
Second one is after she gets out of the shower, okay, hot in the bathroom, right?
blow
Like
dry.
your dressing room, cools her down, drying her hair, putting on her makeup. And then third, I want to tiptoe around this, but age of possibility. She runs into some issues, and
Yes,
I feel
yes.
horrible because there's nothing I can do. Sits on her nightstand, keeps her nice and cool. So it's all that air, because you can take it wherever you want. I won't take that out of shot. You can take this anywhere you want because you're not bound by a cord. But the nice thing, Sean, is keep it plugged in and it recharges as it works. So then you can take it with you. So if it's on your desk, keep it plugged in, you're good to go.
I don't know. I just think there is a lot to be said for air circulation, because it also means too, like, let's not forget, if there are weird smells, like I remember when Jagger was a baby and like the diaper genie was right there.
Oh.
Like, I just like a little air circulation, but it doesn't mean that you have to invest in like a giant freestanding $700 like state-of-the-art machine fan. This is more than plenty for most of your comfort and the uses that you're going to use it for, which include, I think, maybe even more so than indoors, outdoors, because with
Yeah.
no cord.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I love a Dyson fan, and these are not apples to apples and oranges.
Yeah, no, totally
but
different
still,
animal.
like, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
dragging a corded
No.
fan out into the middle of my backyard.
Correct,
but like,
correct.
I'm taking this to the beach.
And you're not giving up power. Lithium-ion battery. I don't want you to skip. We don't want us to skip over that feature, because this is the kind of battery that you'd see in power tools and things like that. Good long run time with power. So again, you're not going to run a 900-yard extension cord from the beach place down to the sand, but you can take this. You got a little window you want to get some air in the kitchen. It's perfect. You get, even if you have great AC, you cook up on a hot summer
Oh,
night,
yeah.
your kitchen gets blasted
Forget it.
with
You
air.
light the
It's
oven,
so hot.
it's over.
But you have this on to cool it down while you're cooking, while you're at the grill. Take it outside, put it on the grill, you're good to go.
Oh, yeah.
It's that cooling air wherever you need it, Sean.
Can I ask you before we run out of time, and fans, because we've had, how many? 8,500 ordered this weekend. You get 2 fans, blue, gray, black, white, or the almost gone pink. 2 cordless, rechargeable, oscillating, ultra quiet fans. And you get that for the big deal price of under 45 bucks, which means each fan is only like 22, 23 bucks. That's crazy. How many speeds are there?
There are 3 speeds, low, medium, and high. Because it's a lithium-ion battery, you get that full blast on high for 3 hours.
Nice.
That's most events that you would go to or take it to, and up to 7.5 hours on low. Plus you get the oscillating, plus you get the tilt, plus it just looks darn good. Like
It's
a good
totally
looking-
adorable.
It's like fashionable, it's nice. I mean, so it's not this giant intrusive machine. It's powerful, it's lightweight. Craig Smith has a mansion, okay? And he has one in every room of that mansion because it's affordable yet powerful.
That's so great.
It's just, that's what the electronics guys do. You know what I mean?
Remember in college, and I'm told that in a lot of dorms this is still the case, which I think is insane. There are still plenty of colleges in 2025 where like the dorms don't have air conditioning.
100%.
Like when I grew up and was in the dorm, they didn't, and we had box fans, and I don't know how I survived it. But like, I'm just saying, if she's going off to college
Yeah.
and she has a roommate, do them a favor.
100%.
Hers and hers.
And it just doesn't take up a lot of room. That's
No.
the key. It's really
Okay,
powerful.
thank you.
Good to see you, as
Love you.
always.
How
Love
many in
hearing
the
you
show
guys.
tonight, Tony? 1,500 ordered in the show, which is getting close to 9,000 ordered this weekend, that you can add to the 250,000 ordered since we launched Cascade as a brand. White and pink are now both getting limited. I just wanted to flash something your way. I know Dad's Day is coming.